All right, what's going on, y'all, man? It's your boy Nuke. I'm back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Y'all can't see right now, I am wearing a vest, man. It gets hectic at night when you're trying to record these videos. You know, I couldn't really. I was kind of like, I ain't gonna say I was busy today, but I had some stuff to do. I was gonna get this video out earlier, but I apologize if you're watching it. Thank you. You know. But anyways, this video is gonna be like a touchy subject, and warning, viewer discretion advised, because it's kind of, like I said, it's a very touchy subject. So in the past, I would say 4 to 5 years, I lost 2 friends, right? My first friend, I'm not even gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say both of these friends' names, right? But my first friend, it was kind of crazy, man. I didn't even really like him. I thought he was very annoying. He was a kid from Baltimore. You know, he didn't have that like Baltimore accent, but he was just annoying, man. And he was one of those people that was like, I ain't gonna say he would try to fit in, but he would try to, like, in a sense, like, throw himself into my social group or like social interactions, right? So like I'd be around, I'd play basketball and he'd be like, yo man, pick me up. And like I'd have no other choice but to pick him up, man. But he was a cool dude, man. He was a cool dude for the most part. But anyways, man, the night that I lost him, right? So I lost my friend on a Saturday night, like I said, some years back. So the morning he woke up, now the morning the day I was going to go to the mall, right? I was supposed to hang out, go to the mall, right? And he ended up calling me, and he was with another person that I'm cool with. Like I said, I'm not going to say his name. But he was like, yo, Jamal, you want to go to a party? And he should have known better than to ask me, but I'm like, nah, bro, I don't party. I don't get down like that. And we was just chopping it up. He was like, what you finna get into today? I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to the mall with, my cousins and them, right? And, like we was just chopping it up, laughing and stuff. And next thing you know, like the last thing I told him before he, before I didn't talk to him, before I didn't talk to him the rest of like the day, was don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't do anything stupid. Like that's what I told him. Like I was joking, but I was being like serious, I don't know if anybody's ever heard the term like don't be stupid, you moron, right? One of my coaches used to say that to me all the time, and I didn't grasp it until I was doing stuff that were not me. I don't want to trigger any algorithm, so I'm just using my words very, very carefully. But anyways, yeah, I said that, I hung up the phone. Next day, I hop on the internet, like Snapchat and Instagram. Everybody's like, oh, RIP, So I called my cousin. I'm like, hey, who is this person that they're talking about? And he's like, yeah, bro, that's our, that. I'm like, that's not our boy, is it? Like, yeah, bro, that's our boy. I said, ain't no way. I said, bro, ain't no way. I just talked to him yesterday. He was like, yeah, I know, bro. But he gone. Like, he gone. And I was just like, man, that's crazy. Right? And, I put him up on my story every once in a while, man. I miss him, man. He was funny. He was a light, man. He'd make you laugh, and he'd just do like absurd stuff that just, make you laugh, man. And he had his problems, he had his kinks, he had his issues, but at the end of the day, I mean, he was still, like a part of my life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy that he went away. My next friend was really, really close to me. At first we did not like each other. We didn't like each other at all. I mean, we fought. I ain't gonna say every day, but Every month there was something. Now, yeah, mind you, I met this kid in elementary school through my like cousin, right? And I don't think he's a part of my family, but you know how it is, man. When you grow up, man, everybody your family, you know, because you don't see that. You don't get into like, oh, he not my relative until you get older, until you actually like do a deeper dive yourself into your own family, right? So, anyways, okay. I didn't like him all throughout like school. I just didn't like him, man. I just did not like him. Couldn't really get in. I just didn't like him, man. Until we got to high school. Now this dude is my quarterback in high school, man. And I know for a fact that like he wasn't good. He wasn't, I don't think he didn't study the game enough, right? To be honest, I kind of feel like, I ain't gonna say he was, I just feel like he just didn't study the game enough. That's just what I'm gonna say. He didn't study the game long enough. He didn't study the game hard enough, But anyways, man, now mind you, we were on JV. He was my quarterback for 3.5 years. We're on JV together. And there was one game where we not getting anything going. I'm like, bro, just throw me the football. I'll catch it. You feel me? He threw me the football. It was a little bit low. But you know what? I was like, bro, we gonna get it again, And yeah, mind you, like I said, that time that he threw me the football low, I'm just arguing with him on the sideline like, bro, you gotta throw the ball till I can catch it, bro. And he was like, nah, bro, the ball hit you in your hand. You're supposed to catch it. I'm like, bro, the ball hit the ground. Like, I had to like try to like die for it, to be honest, right? And next thing you know, he was like, man, don't worry about it, bro. We just gonna get the next play. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Shake it off, right? Now, I'm out. That was our first game of the season. Well, I scored that game, and every game that he's played, I scored in because of him. You know what I mean? Like, I just remember one game, man. It was a home game, and I'm just like, we should not be like these boys. They should not be in the same bubble as us, man. It was a high school rival, but I did not like them. I wanted to put the pressure on them. I was playing offense and defense. Now, mind you, I told Rico, I'm like, bro, just throw me the football. I got you. I was like, bro, if I don't score, bro, you don't even gotta worry about throwing me the football no more, bro. I won't even ask. He was like, all right, bro, I got you. I'm like, the linebacker not even coming down because I was playing the inside receiver, so I would run like a bubble, right? If y'all know, y'all know. RPOs, if y'all know, y'all know. I'm running a bubble. I'm like, bro, he not even coming down on me because you either handing it off or you keeping it. I said, bro, just throw me the football, bro. I got 2 blockers in front of me. I'm going to make that initial. All I need is 1 block and I'm gone. I told him that. All I need is 1 block and I'm gone. Man, he threw me the bubble. Bro, I ran for like 60 yards for a touchdown, man. 60 yards for like a touchdown. Now, fast forward to when he passed away. He passed me on Halloween night, right? Y'all know that's an evil. Y'all know that's a day that I don't like. I don't like that day. So the week before that, right? I seen him. I seen him in a KFC, to be exact. And I seen him. We were just chopping it up a little bit, And I told him like, all right, bro, be safe, stay blessed, right? That's what I usually say. Man, when I found out about the shooting that happened downtown, right? Or the downtown incident, like I said, I don't want to trigger any algorithms. If you know, you know. When I found out about it, because somebody was like, yeah, they took away 4 people. Like they hit 10 and took away 4 people. Like I said, I don't want to, trigger any algorithm. So I'm trying to use my words very carefully. Like I said, if you know, you know. And I was like, oh, all right, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I literally just got out of downtown. Where was that? I literally just moved back, like, to a quieter area, right? So I'm kind of glad. But anyways, one of my friends hit me up and was like, bro, you heard what happened about the downtown Orlando? I was like, yeah. And he was like, bro, he has the same name as an NFL football player. And I'm like, the NFL football player died? And he was like, no, bro, our quarterback. Man, I was stunned, bro. I was stunned. I was I was stunned, man. It was just too much, like, for me to bear for a little bit. I almost actually shed a tear, man, because but like the moral of the story is just, you gotta make sure people are like set for life before they leave. Like I said, I don't want to trigger any algorithms, man. My mentor, who I call my mentor, who I love dearly, she was like, yeah, you gotta be preaching. And nowadays I seen two people, and I I pray for them. I ask, God to, like, cover them, because I don't want to be and this happened to me so many other times where I'm the last thing somebody talked to and they pass away. Now, like me, I'm so cautious, man. Every time I get off the phone with somebody, every time I talk to somebody, nowadays I'm just way more cautious and, like, way more just asking, God to, like, cover them, because I don't want, like, now it's on my conscience. After my mentor told me, and I know she didn't tell me that to, like, scare me or tell me that to, like, like, blame me, but man, I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing, and I wasn't doing it, and I didn't even know. And the crazy thing is, like, we never know when we're gonna, leave. But what I can do and say is, like, I'm just gonna promise, like, that, people that are in my circle, I'm just gonna, pray for them. And even my enemies, man, because at this point, it's not even worth it. Like, at this point, it's just not even, like, I always say this, man, it's too much going on to be sad and lonely. It's too much going on for all that, man. And you never know what people are going through, because they don't tell you. You know what I'm saying? People want to hold it in, and I don't agree with it. Now, I ain't gonna sit here and say sometimes I'm not closed off, but it's, I was speaking to this girl, right? And she got SA'd, right? And like I said, I'm not gonna try to trigger any algorithms. And she told her mom, right? Now, I mind you, this happened to her when she was younger. She's in her 20s now. And I told her, I mean, there's never really a right time to tell anybody that, because, one, and I know why people are shut in, because they don't want to get judged. Everybody judges. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody judges. Two, you don't know how they're going to perceive it, like the message itself. But I told her, I'm just remember telling her, like, if you want to open up about it, you open up about it. If you don't. But the thing is, don't try to be like, oh, I have to tell you something, and then you don't end up saying anything, Because like I said, it's never a right time to tell nobody. It's not. The things that you do in your life, it's not a right time to tell anybody or admit anything that you've done. It's not. You don't know how they're going to judge you. You don't know how they're going to take the message. It might trigger them, because a lot of times it happened in their life too. Like the same people problems, the same worldly problems that you had, another person has. And sometimes it may be 10 times worse than what you got. And that's why I always tell people, man, just talk to people that's going to listen. Talk to people that's going to, actually be there for you, because a lot of people aren't there for you, man. A lot of people will take what you say, what you give them, and just use it against you. Or tell somebody else and have two people use it against you. Now that other person tells somebody else. Now that's three people. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to keep going and going and going. And the thing is, you can't let that get to you. You can't let that be a factor in your life, because it's not. That don't define you. What happened in your life that you can't control doesn't define you. It doesn't. What you're doing in now will define you more than what you do in your past, because you can't change it. Right? You break a glass. Let's say if you break your mama's favorite glass, right? You broke it. It's over with. You can't change it. You can't pick the pieces up and glue it back together. Yeah, you can buy her a new one, but I mean, it's not nothing like that. They always say, like, it's not nothing like that, the first one. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. So anyways, man, rest in peace to my two friends, man. They'll be dearly missed. I I'm still kind of at a loss for words because it's still, I ain't gonna say it's still new to me. It's just kind of hard. You know, you only hear about that on TV, like losing somebody close to you. But now that I've actually lost somebody close to me, man, it's tough. It's tough. But anyways, man, that's the video. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. I'm out.